Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've had a video up, but I thought it was time to post one. I've been really busy with school and whatnot, so I apologize for my absence, but I'm here to give you today a no makeup look. It's already on. Just kidding. So I'm actually not going to be using any foundation. Just going to kind of cover up some imperfections, if you will, and then add some cheek stuff. And yeah, you'll see as we go through. Before we start, I just want to say a little commentary on sort of where we're at in the world right now. I know that this channel is most likely, from what I can tell, followed by women of color, and I know this is a scary time in the world for women of color, wherever you are in the world. And I just want to kind of say that, if anyone ever needs support, they are always free to reach out to me. And I encourage women who are watching this video, and men, whoever's watching this video, to continue to make their voices heard, take a stand whenever possible, understand the capacity in which you can make change and stand up for change. Supporting one minority is supporting all minorities, and so I encourage people watching, my supporters and followers, to continue to be active members of this world, standing up for what's right, and know that I'm doing the same. So now off with the heavy stuff, and let's start this makeup tutorial. So again, this is going to be a no makeup look. So all I'm going to start off with is just like a really good dewy base. So far I've already washed my face, put on serum, and like a bit of moisturizer, but this one is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I recently got this. It's incredible. I've already convinced like 4 other people to buy it since I got it. So yeah, it's wicked. I'll show you the consistency. It's quite thick, like looks like so. It's very rich. It does have a fragrance to it, so if you're sensitive to that, get a sample if you can first, and give it a shot. So I'm just going to use not too much of it because I've already used moisturizer, but something like this much of it. And it is in a jar, so I use a spatula just so it doesn't get all nasty inside. So I'm just going to kind of apply that here. Don't forget your neck. Alright, and then kind of work upwards always. So I find that using this as a base really helps create just like an overall creamy, delicious complexion. And so even without makeup, or without, sorry, foundation, your skin looks like quite even. So you're kind of adding that nice canvas. So that's step one. I'm going to give it like 2 seconds to dry because we're in a rush, but usually I give it a little bit more than that. And then we're going to go, so this is going to be a quick tutorial because this is really like a no makeup look, and there's very minimal makeup involved. This is Tarte Shape Tape. It is in color tan, and I use this in my under eye area, and it brightens. So of course the cat has to make an appearance. So this is the right color for me to brighten and to conceal. She's going to be frustrated. There's nowhere for her to jump on. Oh, nope, she found a spot. Okay, so I'm going to use this in like a triangle here, and a triangle here. I'm also going to cover up some of these dealios with it, and sort of add a little bit here. Now I'm going to use my Artis brush. I think this is Oval 6. Just to blend it out. So, I'm going to take this light down a little bit. Ooh, that was hot. So basically, and it does have a yellowy undertone to it, and I also, because there's redness above my eye a little bit, especially in contrast to the concealer, I put some up top as well. And I often do have to kind of wipe. This brush is good for this, but not perfect because it does tend to kind of get on your nose a little bit. So I'm just going to take the excess and put it on my nose a little bit. And I actually have a little bit of like a sort of mark there, so I'm just going to bring it all the way down. And again on top to get rid of some of that redness. This is my cat walking. If you can hear weird sounds and the thing shaking, it's my cat. Alright, and then take this up, sort of spread that out. So again, I'm not using foundation, but I'm kind of covering up some of the unevenness with this concealer. Luckily, the unevenness happens in places that are sort of like higher points of my face. This is my cat's tail. I apologize. Okay. This isn't looking great so far. Hopefully it gets better. I'm doing this without a mirror like the first time, so bear with me. But it definitely does take away dark circles, which is a good thing. And it takes away some of the redness, which is also a good thing. So we're going to keep working with whatever's going on here. Alright, so once we've done that, I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Dim Light and just kind of powder all over my face. So this adds sort of like a diffused sort of glow to your skin. Evens things out, lets the light hit it in like a nice way. Okay. Now, I'm going to just do this because I feel like that's really dull looking. That was again my cat, I'm sorry. She is now, there she is, just living the dream, up high in the sky. Okay. I'm also going to take, now I also have diffused light. Oh, that's dim light. This is diffused light. Sorry, I'm out of practice. Dim light looks like so. I'm sure you've seen it before on my channel. It's a bit more pinky. Whereas diffused light is quite a bit more yellowy, like so. So I'm going to take, and this is the Goss Airbrush, which is lovely. My cat is being so bonkers right now. She's inside like a filing thing I have up there. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know at all. She's also out of practice and being quiet and lovely while I do this. Okay, I'm going to take this diffused light and put it under my eyes. So this is yellowy, and it helps to reflect the light, brighten things up underneath there. So I'll use that. So here is what we have so far. Again, I'm not wearing any foundation. I've just used that powder. I've used that concealer to kind of brighten some areas, hide some dark circles. But we're looking pretty good so far in terms of it just looking like I'm not wearing too much makeup. I'm not even actually wearing too much makeup at this point. So there you go. Now with this Goss brush, this airbrush, pardon my hair being crazy, I'm actually going to just kind of knock off whatever product's on there. And luckily it's just diffused light, so it's not that like potent of a color. And I'm going to use the same brush on my blush. This is the Blushed with Light Blush Trio palette from Becca, and I really like this one. Lots of options. So you have, here is Wisteria, this is Songbird in the middle, and then Snapdragon. Yes. I personally like Snapdragon the best. I think it adds a nice pop, but Wisteria I thought would be too light for me. It's not. It's very nice. I'm going to use Songbird today. Snapdragon, rather. Yes, Snapdragon. And this brush is really actually awesome for both using as an under eye brush as well as for applying blush. Now I do it like so, little circles, to kind of build it up and make it look really natural and blend really well. And I always find that like adding powder first allows for your blush to blend in more nicely because it's rubbing against the other powders and kind of blending with those powders rather than going onto like a wet surface or, yeah, like a moisturizer or foundation. So I find that powder is really important for getting my blush to look natural. Again, I've used the color Snapdragon on this palette. I think they sell it separately as well. So very natural. Sometimes when I do this no makeup look, I also contour. I didn't do that today. I kind of forgot. I brought the palette out, but honestly, I don't really do it very often. I think I don't really need too much of contouring / I do that more when I go like out and want to like Zoolander myself apparently. So anyway, this is where we're at so far. When I do my no makeup look, I don't really highlight either because I just find that, especially with this cream, your your natural kind of glow kind of comes through over time when you use this. So I don't really do too much there with regard to highlighting. With my eyes, when I do this no makeup look, I just tend to do mascara. So this is the Dior Show Maximizer 3D, and I think it works really well. And then this is Too Faced Better Than Sex. These are both sample sizes. I probably buy both of these in regular size. I find they're both really good. But I will show you how I do it. So just getting this on, and yes, it's white, but when you cover it up with mascara, you don't see it. Okay, so you can see it like lifts them. They look pretty, comparably, they look pretty good. Makes them a little bit longer, makes them a little bit more voluptuous. So I put that on. I don't wait for it to dry completely. I just put it on and basically right away put the Better Than Sex on right on top of that. Now with the Better Than Sex mascara, I do find that sometimes it'll go on my upper lid, which is a bit annoying, but I do think it's a really good mascara other than that. And this is in my go-to. I know I talked about, I think was it a Guerlain one a long time ago that I really liked. This one I have used much more frequently since getting this sample. And yeah, so when I do my no makeup look, I really hit like the base of my lash line a lot and kind of rub it in there. I don't want to use liner, but I just do want them to look full at the base and almost have the illusion of liner, so really work in the base. It kind of acts as a liner in and of itself. Okay. Then, what I find really helpful is this all-nighter spray. This all-nighter spray is wicked. I honestly, truly feel like it works. The only thing I notice with this is that when I spray, I do look oily. If it's not immediately, and it usually is, it's usually after, and I'm not oily. So, I always, after spraying this, powder again, and powder down, and maybe add a bit more blush. So I kind of have to set it, and then kind of like re-enhance. So I just do like 2 or 3 sprays, about this far away, so that far away. That was 4. So 4-ish sprays, wait for it to dry like for a second because it dries really quickly, and then I just go in with dim light, re-powder, and then sort of re-enhance my blush if I feel necessary. But you can kind of tell. I don't know if you can tell. I feel like I look a little bit shinier. I definitely do get shinier. So just gonna dim light all over, light dusting, just to kind of get rid of that. And then I'll go into my blush again, just to sort of make those pop one more time, now that I've kind of dampened them down. So yeah, looks pretty minimal, and that's the goal, so we've succeeded, I think. Again, I'm not wearing any foundation, it's just that lovely, honestly, this cream is, it's expensive. I think it's 100 US. It was more in Canada. With the exchange rate, it was actually more reasonable, so yeah. But it's great, it's really lovely. Like, try a sample at least, and then you'll go buy it, because that's just what happens, because it's so good. Last thing, lips. So this is by Ellis Faas. Like, I don't know, I think it's a pretty like high-end brand. I got it at this place in Vancouver called Beauty Bar, and it's beautiful. So if anyone's in Vancouver or in Canada, I know it's there. I'm not sure if it's in the States. I know you can order these online. This is in color L108. That's what it says. And I will show you what the color looks like. So on the little doe footy, whatever kind of applicator this is, I don't know what it's called. Hello, zoom. It looks like so. When you first get it, you're going to turn this a bunch of times, and it won't come out for a while. You have to keep kind of cranking it. But yeah, once it gets going, you're good. So it's lighter than you might. I don't know. It's light. It's this color. It's a little light, but it ends up working out really well. just a really nice, natural nude. I love this. I'm so glad I got it. I find that oftentimes ones that are more opaque kind of look a little too stark. This one has like, it's quite opaque and you can definitely see the color, but it's got a bit of a sheen and it's really pretty. So, no makeup look, done. If you have any questions, I'll try to list everything down below. I know Sephora doesn't sell this. I think you can buy it on Tarte.com, that's my guess. You can also buy it at Ulta in the States. They don't sell all the colors there. I think you can get more colors at Tarte.com. This one's tan. Now, granted, it is winter, and I don't have a tan right now, so this is light. It's lighter than what I would wear in the summer as a concealer. I'm honestly thinking about getting more of these in different colors. I think it would be great to contour. I think it would be great to cover up spots. It dries down and does not crease. It stays all day. This stuff is gold. Like, honestly, I don't love Tarte, but this is awesome. So I recommend you give it a shot because it's freaking wicked. Okay, so heavy stuff in the beginning, but I just wanted to kind of really make it clear that I'm here for people if they need, and feel free to reach out if you are concerned about stuff, if you're scared, if you're anything, you know, we're a community here, and yeah, I want to support people. So, heavy stuff then makeup. Makes everything better. If you have any questions, again, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe if you would like to. And I know I've been gone for a while. Hopefully I can be a bit more consistent with videos. Life has been crazy, but I'm going to try to be there. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.